Mm, mm, mm. In the city of Greenville, there are calls every night. You never know what the call may be about. You never know what the cause may be. All you know is that a paramedic is saving your life. The thing is, when you're here in the city of Greenville, you never know what the cause or what the terms may be. All you know is that you have to deal with life. And by dealing with life, that's saving this city. This is Greenville EMS. Well, Jackson, starting off with a very snowy night tonight. Hopefully we don't get a lot of what we would most expect to say. Hopefully we don't get a lot of calls tonight because this one's gonna be wicked. Hopefully we don't get a lot of calls because it's too snowy for all of this. It was just snowing, but it's a little bit too snowy for the most part. For the most part of this, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like I don't know like what it's gonna be for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, yeah, I think another unit is supposed to be joining us tonight. No telling that, no telling where, or, you know what I'm saying? What the case may be, what the cause may be. Yeah, well, I guess we're waiting. We're waiting to see what another paramedic is supposed to be coming, and we have to see if they are going to be. They're gonna be, they're. Hopefully there is no perfect trouble with this situation here. And by situation, I technically mean that it won't be a lot of much difficulties tonight, especially since we're waiting on the other paramedic to come and see what's going on. I guess maybe. Well, I just think that when it comes to certain things, that certain things we cannot handle. If you honestly know what I mean. If you honestly catching my drift, I feel like, mm, um, yeah, I kind of feel like that tonight is gonna be a great night. You know what I'm saying? It's always a good night for us, Jackson. Every night. 43 Medic 1. This is 43 Medic 1. What you got? Alright, so first call of the night. Alright, so this time we are responding to a 24-year-old male who has lost their eyesight. So we gotta go see what this is about because I'm trying to see because this is like paramedic things. I don't really hesitate on doing different things, but losing eyesight, that's just a little bit outrageous. But it's our thing to save people, so I guess we have to go do that. 43 Medic 1 approaching the scene. Alright, let me see what we got here. Alright, what's the problem here? Okay, how did this happen? Ooh, your eye looks pretty bad. Yeah, what for, oh God, this is so bad. Okay, well, I'll tell you what we can do, because I don't see no one around here, but I'm pretty sure they hit you in the eye with whatever they hit you with. They hit you pretty bad with it. So yeah, that's about the least I can say and do for you. But okay, well, yeah, yeah, do the stuff. Let me see. Jackson, get the stuff. Cause this is gonna irritate me. Let me see. All right, let me see. There we go. All right. Well, let's get you up on the stretcher here, cause we gotta figure out what to do with you, cause your eye is very, very bad. Okay, let me get you in the ambulance here. I'm gonna make sure you are okay. And all right, we're gonna get you up in there, and let me see. All right. Let me see. All right, let me see. It's locked. Okay. Wait, no, we gotta. It's still locked, but we gotta have that. We gotta have that unlocked. But it's still locked, but okay. Alright, this is 43 Medic 1. We responded to a 24-year-old male who lost their eyesight, and we are bringing them in. So let's just hope and pray that this guy gets to keep his eyesight. Let's just, let's just, hold on, I gotta reverse. So again, I'll say, let's just hope and pray that this guy did not lose their eyesight, because it could be worse, but it's a good thing it's not. Alright, there we go. Alright, we got it here. Alright, let me see this. Alright, you're gonna be in that room right there, sir. And the doctors will be here to see you in a little minute. Alright, what a way to start off the work shift and things. That was a successful one, I gotta say. I'm not gonna pretend like she's not in here. I'm gonna speak. I'm not that type of person. I'm not that type of person. I'm not gonna just act like she's not in here. Anyways, let me see. Anyways, y'all, I need to see, because this thing here. Let me see. Let's see this. Alright, so we are going back to the the gas station. I'm waiting for another one. Yeah, I can't lie, it's been very, very very busy, you know what I'm saying? Like with everything that's been going on for the past couple of years and stuff, a lot has been going on. I've seen a lot of things in my past life, and try to, it's some things you can find your way around, some things you don't feel evolved in, and then you do feel those things. That's what I can most definitely say. It's some things people feel, some things they don't. And when you feel those things, and sometimes you kind of feel empty inside, and at the same time you don't, Jackson. So that's how it be sometimes. You never, like, the way I see it is, a lot of people don't never know how they feel until they actually get that feeling that they feel those kind of things. And then when they do feel those things, they want to, feel guilty about it. But, the certain things I feel, I don't feel guilty about it. Well, sometimes I do, but at the same time, I feel emotional, like I'm saying. Oh, here comes 43 Medic 2. I think they're pulling in behind us. That's Caleb and William. Yeah, that's who that is. That's Caleb. Yo, what's good, guys? Yo, what's good, guys? Yeah, what's up, brother? What y'all doing? Oh yeah, we ain't doing too much, bro. We chilling. Taking paramedic calls like normal people would do in this town. Yep, I don't blame you. I feel you. Yeah, though, what you and Jackson got going on? Oh, nothing. We just responded to a call a couple of minutes ago about somebody getting in trouble or whatever, and we didn't really know like how to handle the situation, so we just took the situation by hand, I guess. But hey, yeah, man. But like real talk, like I really. Like I think it's a lot that we need to think about. 42 Medic 2, what you got? Alright, y'all. Hey, I'ma mess with y'all though. We gotta go handle something. So I wonder what they responding to. Well, anyways, Jackson not sure what them two are responding to, but you know what I'm saying? But it looks like they are responding to something. Oh, never mind. The call just came through. They're responding to a 45-year-old male with um who's having an asthma attack. That's what they're responding to. 43 Medic 1, what you got? Okay. Mm-hmm. Alright, we'll be there. Alright, so we are responding to a 65-year-old man with a bloody nose. Alright, so let's go handle that. So I kind of feel like this would be a little bit easy, but I mean, I've never dealt with things like this ever. So, especially a guy with a bloody nose, I don't like kind of partake in those things. Especially when it comes to being a paramedic. You don't wish for anything bad. You wish for good things, and that's what I always wish for. 43 Medic 1 on the scene. Alright, let me see. I really hate coming over here. It's like it's just something about this neighborhood. Alright, what happened here? Alright, and how did he hurt himself? Alright, so what's the issue with all of this? Okay. Well, how? Wait. So the main question is, how did he hit his head? Like, how did he hit his head? Yes, that's all we need to know. All we need to know is, how did he hit his head? If we figure out how he hit his head, we can, we can know the causes of how these, of how it happened. Yes, we have to know how it happened, so we can be able to. Okay, so let okay, Jackson, go get the stuff, so we can see what's wrong here, because I don't know. Well, I mean, I do hear you, ma'am, and yes, he could have fallen, but where did he fall from? That is the main, that would be the main question to the scenario. Where did he fall from? Yes, that would be the main question to the scenario. Where did he fall from? It would be better. There you go in room three. It would be better if you told us where, he fell from, so that way we can know. All right. Well, we just gonna just take him to the hospital, make sure everything is okay with him, and he'll be okay. All right. Thank you. All right. All right. There we go. And all right. So he's in. Okay. All right. Come on, Jackson. Let's roll out. All right. We have responded to a 68-year-old male with blood coming from the head. Basically, you can call this head trauma. My bad, I am sorry. I think Caleb and William is already at the hospital, because they did have a little bit of an emergency too. But they had got a call before us, so I'm pretty sure that they're already at the hospital. Come on, man, you have to get up out the way. We're carrying a passenger here. God, these community people, they don't know how to drive. Yes, Jackson, I'm paying attention to the road. Alright, turn, slight decent turn. Alright. Yeah, there go Caleb and William right there. But we gotta let them get out first. Alright. Alright, I think they good now. Alright, let me see. It's okay, sir. Everything is gonna be just fine. We got you. Yeah, I know, guys. Patients are coming back to back like crazy. You're gonna be in room 4, which is right here. All right, let me see. All right, Jackson. That was a successful one. You know, we always do things successfully. You know, making sure that, you know, our yeah, so, you know, we gotta, make sure that things are very great for us in this state of predicament, state of matter. You know, I'm pretty sure 43 Medic 2 already made it to our spot. Well, yeah, because they left before us. Yeah, they go right there. Yeah, they already be at the spot. You know, before anything, they always be up at the spot. Yeah, that's exactly where they be. You know. Yeah, what y'all guys got going on? Nothing much. Look, check something out cool. Look, watch. I'm gonna turn on the thing. Well, you see, the thing is, sometimes our lights don't work on our truck, so we be. Yeah, sometimes they don't work on our truck, so we be having to, you know, make ends meet. You know what I'm saying? By, you know, sometimes we be having to do things to make it work. Yeah, I can feel that, Caleb. But yeah, y'all, what else y'all guys got going on? You know. Oh, so they got y'all going to Brookmere. Yeah, I know. It's hardly any ambulances out there, and they only got 2 ambulance units out there, and half of the time the ambulance units be good out there. Yeah, that's exactly how it be. For y'all may want to go get that. Oh, y'all gonna let us get it? Okay. Let's see. We're gonna go handle that real quick. See what that's about. 43 Medic 2, seeing fire truck in pursuit. I'm not sure what this is about, but I did see the fire truck. Medic 1, this is 43 Medic 1, what you got? We're arriving on the scene now. 49-year-old male and an 18-year-old. All right, we're arriving on the scene now. All right, let me see what we got here. How y'all ladies doing this evening? Alright, so y'all both having babies? Alright, well we'll do y'all a favor. 43 Medic 2. 43 Medic 2, come in. This is 43 Medic 2, what you got? Alright, we're on the way. Alright, so William, this time we got called from 43 Medic 1 and they need backup. Two pregnant people, so they need backup. Let's just say this is a mother and daughter situation. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is very much awkward, but okay. You know, a mother and daughter situation is just a lot of times not the case in so much scenarios. 43 Medic 2 approaching the scene. Alright, wait, so what's going on? Okay, so both of them are... So both of them are... Okay, not sure how we're gonna solve all of this situation here, but... okay, we'll take the 48-year-old one, and you can take the 18-year-old one. Okay. Get in the ambulance here and we'll put you in. Alright. Alright, come on, we got you. We're gonna just put you in the ambulance here because the other ambulance is a little bit too close, but we can make sure you're in there. Alright, let's roll out. 43 Medic 1, this is 43 Medic 1. We've responded to a 48-year-old and an 18-year-old male, both having children, and we got help from 43 Medic 2. comes 43 Medic 2 now. Drive straight like that. Alright, we are here at the hospital. Hold on, wait a minute, cause the vehicle is seriously tripping. Alright, here we go. Alright. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we got you here at the hospital. So you're gonna be in room 9. Alright, Jackson, that's it for us. It's the end of our shift here. And here comes 43 Medic 2. Here's 43 Medic 2 with the other patient. Yeah. Alright. You'll be in number 8. Here's one for you. Alright, let me see here. Well, Caleb, that is it for me and Jackson. End of our shift. We'll meet y'all at the gas station before y'all go to Brookmere. Alright, Jackson, let me see. Out. You gotta admit this, this saving the town thing is really doing it, it's really doing it. Alright, well, let's go ahead and go, William, because we gotta go to Brooksmere.
Hey. Girl. Hey, girl.
Let me see.
Girl. How many buses you?
Alright, so it seems to me that as we continue to push through and continue to do this, continuing to do this job here, I feel like it's really the end of the road for us, man. Well, soon. Well, guys, it looks like this is the end of the road, man. We enjoyed, doing the night with you guys. Yeah, we did too, man. It was like it was hilarious, bro. Yeah, man. I love you, brother. I love you, bro. Man, I love you like bros, man. Yeah. Well, y'all have a good time out there on the road and have a good time in Brooksmere. We'll take care of everything in Greenville. Even though it's crazy, because even though we still have 42 Medic 1, we still have them helping. I'm not sure where they at tonight. I think they're in Hornton, I think. But yeah, we still got them helping. So, we won't currently be by ourselves while you're in Brooksmere. But yeah, thank y'all for the help tonight. All right. Looks like they're gone, man.
Sorry used to do this. She'll be choking, but still, she'll be choking, but still trying to walk and
Well, what a night it was, saving the town, saving the city, making sure that everyone in Greenville makes it safely and sound. The only thing is I can tell you is in life to always make sure that you stay safe and don't let anyone put no harm or danger to you. This show is copyright, and this show is made by the one and only. This show is made by the one and only Alex Hoyt. Is filmed by Jamie McKnight and Alex Hoyt, which is the talker behind these characters, me. So, again, this show is copyright, and please make sure this show is not available to be copyrighted, is what I meant. And this show is also copied by all rights. And remember, kids, stay safe and don't let no one put no harm or danger to you. Happy New Year's and enjoy your 2026. This is Greenville EMS.